asked Hilary Duff, how was it filming Cheaper by the Dozen?
It was a lot of fun. You know, working with Steve Martin was really cool. And also Bonnie Hunt, she's great too. And Ashton Kutcher and Tom Welling. And, you know, it was a really big ensemble cast. So it was fun, and there was 12 kids, so it was never dull or boring on set. It was always pretty hectic.
Here Hilary Duff talks about the tag, the most powerful teen in the world.
I mean, it's like, you read it and you're like, oh my god, that's so not true. You know, because I'm such a normal teenager. Like, when I hang out with my friends, and I mean, of course I do, I travel a lot, and I'm lucky enough to get to have a really awesome album that, you know, people are liking, and movies and TV shows, and I get to travel with my band, and it's cool. So I have this other life, but also I'm just such a normal girl that it seems weird that people would say something like that, you know?
Here Hilary Duff talks about people looking up to her. Who does she look up to?
I've never looked up to anybody in the business to be like, I want to be just like them. You know, there's definitely people that I respect and I think that are really cool. But I've always looked up to my sister, because she's 3 years older than me, and we're like best friends. And she's always, you know, throughout my life, she's never done anything, you know, totally outlandish that she shouldn't have done, or, you know, we've always been really close to our parents, and so I think she's just been a really good role model for me to look up to. And she's really cool. She actually just booked a TV show for MTV, and she wrote 2 songs for my album, so she's really talented. And I love her and I miss her. But, you know, then I also love, you know, I love Dido, and I love Nelly Furtado, and I love people that are really into their music like that. And I also love Renee Zellweger. So she's gaining weight to do Bridget Jones' Diary, and I think that's like a total dedication to work. So it's really cool.
Hilary Duff's in movies, she's on TV, she's got her own TV show, and of course she sings. If she could choose only one, what would Hilary Duff choose?
I hate this question. You know, they're so different. With the singing, it's very personal. You know, I get to sing about how I feel and stuff that's going on in my life, and I get to really relate to it, and then hopefully other people that listen to it get to relate to it too. And with the acting, it's like I'm kind of stepping out of myself and creating this character that's so much fun, because, you know, you give them little characteristics and traits, like they might bite their nails, or, you know, not look at people when they, you know, it just, like, it's really fun to get to find, you know, make up different people's personalities. But I have 2 movies coming out that I have 2 movies filmed that haven't come out yet, so I've kind of put that aside, and it's more fun singing right now. So it's more about me, and, you know, more personal, and people get to know more about me, so I'm going to go on tour. So I'm going to say I like that the best right now, but then in a month I'll like acting better.
Here we asked Hilary Duff, how does her character in Cheaper by the Dozen compare to her in real life?
Not really. We both really like fashion. And but in the movie she's very, like, conceited and self-centered, and she's always, you know, asking to spend more time in front of the mirror than anybody else, and she's really rude to her younger sister because she's a tomboy, and she doesn't agree with that, you know, and she's really kind of prissy and snooty, and like no one that you can hold a conversation with. So we're not too much like her, I hope not. And it was fun to get to play, though, because in the movie it's about, you know, 12 kids in the family, and the good times and the bad times, and how, you know, sometimes they'll just fight and hate each other, but then they all pull through together in the end, and they're always there for each other. So she kind of changes in the end, Lorraine does, and shows that she's really close to her younger sister. But, you know, the family goes through a lot in the movie, but it's cool because lots of people can relate to it, because every kid in the movie has their own thing that they're into, and they're all very different. So.
Ashton Kutcher, one of the stars of Cheaper by the Dozen. We asked Hilary, how was it working with him?
He's really cool. He's just like a normal guy. Everybody's always, you know, they're like, how's Ashton Kutcher, how's Steve Martin? And I say the same thing, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder how they're going to be, you know, when I get to work with them. And they're just normal. They're really nice and down to earth. And he's funny because Amanda Bynes and I, we're presenting an award at one of the award on one of the MTV award shows. And we went up there and acted like totally ditzy, and we're like, oh my god, there's so many like hot guys here tonight. Like, look at Ashton Kutcher. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, it's all about Colin Farrell. You know, he's way hotter than Ashton. And then the next day on set, Ashton's like, I'm gonna gut you for that comment. And then I got punked. So bad. So bad.
So what music does Hilary Duff listen to? Hey, what's in your CD player right now, Hilary?
Well, when I got to Australia, somebody gave me Delta's CD, and I love her. I think she's a really cool person. And I didn't get to meet her last night, but she said something really funny about her brother. And she has a really great CD. And I love the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I like Dido and Britney Spears and stuff.
Britney or Christina?
I don't know. They're so totally different, and I haven't met either one of them. And I mean, it just depends on. I really love Christina's CD. It's totally different than what she's done before, and it's really real, and like she doesn't care what people think, and that's kind of cool in some ways. And so I really like the album, but I'll have to hear what Britney's new album sounds like.
Yeah.
Hilary Duff's new label, Stuff by Duff. We asked Hilary, will you be able to wear your own label, like Stuff by Duff?
I don't know if I can wear it. I might get a little shy about like wearing my own clothes, but it's based after, you know, my own style, and I can't tell you that I had probably like, I have a pretty big closet at home, and there's like 30 people jam-packed in there, and I'm trying to like show them how I dress and like the colors and everything, so I got to design the whole line, and it was really fun.